This past year, I've started teaching a class on product development and innovation. The teaching has been rewarding and the feedback has been positive. But I'll save the course description for another time. However, along with the course, I've put together a bibliography of 10 books which have been influential to my thinking. I'm sharing them here, and I really welcome your feedback. Number 1, Inspired: How to Create Technical Products Customers Love by Marty Kagan. Marty is the father of dual-track Agile, which links iteration and discovery in the product process to the more widely understood Agile development process. If you're going to read one book on the modern approach to product development, I recommend Inspired. Number 2, Sprint: How to Solve Big Problems and Test New Ideas in Just 5 Days by Jake Knapp. This is a simple 5-day recipe for taking a product through a discovery exercise. While the approach does not apply to everything, it's a great example of how to implement product-oriented processes quickly. Number 3, The 4 Steps to the Epiphany by Steve Blank. This is really said to be the book that kicked off the revolution in product development. Steve uses case studies from the original .com movement to explain why old-school approaches to product development are not suitable to our innovation economy. Number 4, The Lean Startup: How Today's Entrepreneurs Use Continuous Innovation to Create Radically Successful Businesses by Eric Rice. Eric was a follower of Steve, and he defined a light, iterative, and evidence-based approach. Next to Inspired, I put this book as critical to anyone thinking about innovation. Number 5, Lean Analytics: Use Data to Build a Better Startup Faster by Alistair Crowell. This is an excellent drill down into the analytics behind Lean. Alistair addresses this at the conceptual level, and he proposes specific analytics for different business models and different phases of the product lifecycle. Number 6, Peopleware: Productive Projects and Teams by Tom DeMarco and Timothy Lister. While this is now 30 years old and in its 3rd edition, it's still an excellent guide on how to manage people and teams with real specific recommendations based on extensive research. Frankly, too many of the lessons in Peopleware have been forgotten, and I can't say enough about its value. Number 7, The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team by Patrick Lencioni. This is an excellent book on team performance with a constructive approach to addressing conflict. The book itself is great, and I also recommend the companion training manual to build open collaboration in any team. Number 8, The Mythical Man Month: Essays on Software Engineering by Frederick Brooks. This is a classic book which is now 40 years old, but is based on extensive research into why big teams fail and the key elements which drive software productivity. Number 9, Crossing the Chasm by Jeffrey Moore. This is one of the first books to really get at the cycle of high-tech marketing and how to address different customer types in the life cycle. There are elements of this which likely do not fit into the era of lean and discovery-oriented approach to product development, but I still consider it a classic. Number 10, The Innovators Dilemma: Why New Technologies Cause Great Firms to Fail by Clayton Christensen. This is an excellent book talking about how emerging companies often overcome established players. It's also been around for some time, but I think is particularly relevant in our age of technology disruption. What is missing from this is a really good source on the changing approach to marketing with the emergence of digital and viral strategies. There is a lot which has been written on the topic, and I'm reading through the literature to find a book which I can recommend. But in the meantime, I would recommend the online training of the Thought Leader Roadmap by Brendan Burchard. If you're interested in a content-oriented approach to marketing, he's a really great source. Of course, there are really a lot of great books. Share with me the ones you like, and if you like what I'm saying, follow me or Karen Corporation on LinkedIn. And if you want to learn more about our upcoming webinar series or our innovation training, sign up on the link below.